look at midpoint. So we have this little diagram, and I apologize on your notes. This is supposed to be line L that didn't transfer over. And we can say that this point B is the midpoint of our line segment AC, and line L is a segment bisector of the segment AC. All right, what is segment bisector? That's just a term for a line, array, a segment that hits or bisects at the midpoint. So when you see in any kind of instruction that says that line L is the segment bisector of AC, that means that it hits right in that middle. So what does that mean? If we're cutting something straight in half, then that means my two pieces, this piece and this piece, are the exact same, meaning whatever distance from A to B is, it's the same from from B to C. That makes sense? Remember, this little line that corresponds with this little line means that they're the exact same measurement. So let's look at an example. So if Q is the midpoint, means it hits right in the middle of PR. So this is the very middle. Then find the value of X. So I'm going to underline this. This is what I'm looking for. Ultimately, my answer will be X equals something. So if Q is our midpoint, then that means that this side is the exact same measurement as this side. And so whenever that happens, we say that they are equal. So this equals this. And remember my algebra. If this is an area you need to review, just let me know. So we set up our equation. This side equals this side. And then I solve for X. I'm trying to get X on one side by itself. So I move my X's over and I move my constants over. So then I've got 3x equals 18. And then I divide out my 3 to get x by itself. So x equals 6. The problem asks to just solve for x. So x equals 6. So in this problem, this number right here is 6. So all you need to remember for midpoint is that this piece equals this piece. We can set them equal to each other. And of course, we're going to bring in our algebra. So you're going to see those x values, and we're going to have to solve. All right, the second example, if h is the midpoint of GI, find GI. So h is the midpoint of GI, and we want to know what this piece is. So our first step is find x. And we're going to do it the exact same way we did up here because we know this piece is 5x plus 2 and this piece is 9x minus 10, and they have to equal each other. So if I equal those and solve for x and get x by itself, x equals 3. Okay, I'm not done because my question asks for find GH. So after I found x, my next step is to plug the number in for x. So I'm going to plug in that 3 where I see x for my GH. My GH equation is 5x x, now we know that's 3 plus 2. So GH equals 17. Since this is the midpoint and GH is this half, that means that this also has to be 17 because they have to be equal.